Hi. Doing some artistry again. Gonna do a quick sketch, and I think after that I might play some GTA because there's been some sort of update. Check out if there's anything new. Just a moment. I haven't queued up any music yet because I was reattaching my webcam. So untangling some cables, and I was like, hey, what's with this cable? It's like, you know, everything is like kind of tangled with it. It's like going upwards. What is this? Is this my cable? My monitor cable? So I kind of yanked it to find out where it was going, and yeah, that was my webcam. Because it's kind of like duct taped to the wall because it has some kind of it has like an insane zoom level, and it's not adjustable. It's like I got a freaking ACOG scope on the end of it. But yeah, I think it's alright now. My face appears to be moving correctly. So let's just get started, huh? Yeah, how about we make the drawing actually like fit on the canvas this time, so I don't need to I don't need to keep increasing it all the goddamn time. Scott. Dude, thanks for the biddies. I think that is the first time anyone has cheered me. Hey, I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Probably should have worn my glasses for this, but it's too late for regrets. And the first time anybody's ever used my emojis. You're breaking ground here. Hey, good to see you, dude. Been meaning to thank you for all the retweets and the nice words you've been saying about my art. I do appreciate it very much. You know what, I'm actually gonna just grab my glasses real quick. Just a minute. Now I can actually see things. Which I don't know if you guys know this, but that's a big benefit when you're drawing something. Oh, so that's probably gotten a bit worse. Just gonna be a bit lazy and do this. You know, sometimes you just don't feel like drawing a whole head. You know the vibes. Never mind, I fucked it up. Maybe I should just draw it normally. You know, let's just try to make everything look proportionate at least. You know, I'm not in a hurry to go anywhere. I got the whole night to myself. so I'm gonna try to not be as OCD ridden as yesterday. So I'm gonna try to stay true to my reference image here, which you people of course can't see because that would probably get me banned. Yeah, let's make at least get at least this one drawing done. Then I think I'm gonna go check out the GTA update. Work on new video ideas. Oh yeah, I noticed posted some kind of YouTube link on Twitter. I haven't checked it out yet, but so yeah, you do YouTube stuff. Gonna have to check that out later. Any big projects you're working on? These garages make 40k shit posts. I keep seeing people talk about 40k, but I've never played it, so I have no idea. I have a feeling that I probably should, though. It seems like something I would enjoy. Link them in the meme channel. Alright, I'm gonna give those a watch after the stream. Definitely a fun word with insane lore. Yeah, like all I know about 40k is it's like a bunch of like giant buff dudes who like I don't know, they just blow shit up. I have no idea, but it seems fun. Show some of them through memes. Well, that's good because that's my favorite method of learning things. I don't read too many books these days. I just kinda look at memes and assume they're true. And drawing the other side of the face is always my least favorite thing. Can never get it quite right. Just humble shit poster making his way through the universe. Yeah, aren't we all? Aren't we all really shit posting in our own way? I would argue it is the best way of going about going through the universe. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Take things seriously? God no. That'd be horrific. Imagine if you had to take everything you see seriously. Be a nightmare. Neighbor revving his engine outside the building again. Hopefully my microphone's not picking that up because it's kind of annoying. Like, yeah, dude, I get it. You spent $200 on like roiding up your old Mercedes. That's wonderful. Can you please not just make it my problem though that you have bad taste? Yeah, I gotta get out of the city. I don't like being here. I'll just can't get it right. I don't know what it is. I don't know, maybe I'll just copy paste the other eye because I'm lazy. That always goes well, right? Wait, what? What are you rotating? Stop it. Hell yeah, laziness. It has paid off. Maybe. No, that doesn't look quite right. Just rotate it slightly. Small adjustments need to be made. Well, that looks vaguely like a human. Couple of things I want to change though. Mainly the shape of the head itself, actually. Yeah, I know I said I would be a bit less OCD today, but that seems to not be possible. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, I don't know what it is about digital art, but I just need to like get everything just right, and then I do it too much and everything ends up looking weird. Honestly, I should probably approach this like I do my pencil drawings. So when I draw on paper, I just kind of do it without thinking about it too much. Then it ends up looking like way better. What I should really do is get one of those, like actual drawing tablets. What do you even call them? Like our art tablet. Been using this same old Wacom for like 3 years now. Surface is getting kind of worn out. It's all scratched up. Doesn't work too well anymore. But hey, maybe we'll manage to get at least this one done. I don't know, there's still something about the face that bothers me. Just gonna have to look at it for a second. What is it? Is it the eyes? No, the eyes are fine. I think it's the nose, actually. Something up with the nose. I think I might even like start watching some actual like drawing tutorials. I feel like I do actually want to learn how to draw better. You know, up until now I haven't like been taken very seriously at all. It's just something I usually do before going to bed. Never really like tried to learn, like actively. I don't know, I mean, is that better? Maybe. Whatever, I'll leave it for now. Also, I should probably save this every now and then. Be annoying to lose everything at this point. It's always good to improve indeed. Do I feel like I could do it? I feel like I could pretty good if I actually tried. Though, like I've explained before, I don't really have a... whatever you call it. Just, I don't know, talent, I guess, if there is such a thing. That some people have, they can just look at a thing and draw it. I knew several people who were like very good at drawing while growing up. They could draw like far better than I can now, at like age 12. Even though they didn't like draw too often, at least when I was around. They could just kind of look at a thing and replicate it on paper, which was kind of mind-blowing actually. I don't know, I've never had that. Everything I can do is just this result of like just practice. But I guess that's a skill in itself, you know. Just being a lunatic who doesn't stop. Mob Psycho theme, let's fucking go. You know, I might not be a connoisseur of anime openings, but I'm gonna still say this is one of the best ones. I mean, pretty much everything about, like, well, not just Mob Psycho, but also One Punch Man, you know, both of the animes based on one's works. Like, everything's so fucking perfect about them. I don't know why they click with me so well. The openings, the animation, the humor. I don't know, it's also good. Honestly, I think everybody should watch both those series. And look at that, the drawing's not gonna fit on the canvas after all. I've done it again. Let's just go, I don't know, 9,000. that's enough. Yeah, probably. And if it isn't, then at least I don't have to draw feet. I don't like drawing feet, I don't like drawing hands either. They're both a huge pain in the ass. Well, anyways, guide. Yeah, man, I don't know how some people do it. I don't know how some people just like draw a hand. They just know how to draw a hand. But I'm gonna assume it's witchcraft. Personally, I think we may need to consider burning them at the stake. Personally, the only way I can draw hands is by just constantly looking at my own, trying to use them as a reference. Which isn't always a good idea because I have like weird Slenderman hands. So they do end up looking kind of weird sometimes. I don't know. Despite that, you still make it look good. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate your kind words. You know, it is pretty rare, admittedly, that I get compliments, but you know, it's nice when I do. Helps keep me motivated, not that I'm gonna stop anyways. But I'm just thinking, how thick should I go this time? Maybe like a oatmeal kind of thick? Like a fridge peanut butter? Or like a freezer peanut butter, if we dare. You do give them out a lot. You're a very supportive and positive person. And I think the world needs more of you. Personally. Power of just telling people any good feedback or opinion can do wonders. That's true. That's true, and we should all make it a point to do it more. I've been, at least personally, trying to do it more myself because I'm terrible. I'm terrible at giving compliments. I don't know. They always look very awkward. Somebody posts some good art, and I'm like, yo, dude, sick. Which I guess is a fine compliment, but I don't know, does it come off as weird? And then the eternal struggle. How the fuck do you draw hands? It's impossible, and I can't really be convinced otherwise. It's an impossible task. Especially males. Yeah, that's true. seem to have lost the old hyping bros up and being for real instead of doing it when other people are around. Yes, so I guess today's PSA is gas up your homies. So there you go. Let's all do it a bit more. No, let's do it a lot more. Let's gas the shit out of our homies. Two gaslights are behind one. I'll just leave the hands for last because I know I'm gonna struggle with them for like 15 minutes. You know, if there's anything that I'll ever use like AI for, you know, that whole discussion about art AIs, I might use them for making hands because even if I could do it, I just genuinely hate drawing them. Feet too, I mean, goddamn. Why God gotta make things so complicated, huh? Couldn't he just make our feet like a singular flap? Instead he had to like give us these wiggling little sausages. Dick move, honestly. Okay, now the left hand is like way smaller. Also, for the purpose of this drawing, I feel like they should be a bit higher, as they are grabbing the collar of the shirt, actually. But luckily computers, so... Definitely would rather use AI for that, like a tool instead of replacing whole artworks, yeah. I mean, I think that's honestly fine. If you use like AI for making hands for your drawing. You know, it's more like a Photoshop kind of situation where they got the tool that like selects the subject of the image, whatever it may be, the AI thing. Like that's just a tool to help you. You know, you still took the picture. You know, a person still took the picture, and you know, it's not gonna do anything without your input. And the only data source being used in that case is your own work. Or something along those lines, I'm not really sure, I just don't like AI. Algorithms I think are fine. But AI that you can just tell it to like do a thing, and I don't know, that's kinda weird. As somewhat of a programming nerd myself, I'm not very comfortable with the idea of a machine being given that much power. I really struggle with hand, either make them fists or have them be behind the back. No, that's the same. I think most of my drawings, like the hands, are either they're behind the back, they're obscured by hair, they're under the shirt, or they're just like balled up in a fist or in the pocket. Or yeah, I don't like drawing them at all. There's not too many parts of the human body that I don't enjoy drawing. Like even like an arm, shoulders, fucking I don't know, forehead. Those are all still fun to draw, even though that's like not like the money maker as you say, but hands just suck. I don't know. But I guess, you know, the fastest and easiest way to do them is just to use the old mitten trick. If some of you are not familiar with such a thing, let me demonstrate. So you essentially just draw this kind of blob that resembles a mitten in some ways. Just kind of draw the outlines of the hand. And then, once you have that, looking at least somewhat like the outlines of the hand, you just kind of draw over it like so. And sometimes the result ends up looking like a hand. Usually not, you know. It has a higher percentage of success than just drawing them, you know, without any help. You know, I kind of draw it like a, how would you call it, maybe like a cat's paw. You know how kids usually do it. Then once that's done, you just kind of draw fingertips over it. And that somewhat kind of sort of works. Sometimes it doesn't. This time it doesn't seem to work very well, but you get the idea, right? Yeah, I don't know, whatever, close enough. Actually, no, I do think I know a way to make it look more like a hand. More like a hand that's grabbing something specifically. Yes, that is what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, that's... fuck it, close enough. You know, if I had like a... well, once I start a company eventually, that's probably gonna be the motto. Fuck it, close enough. Yeah, you know, like, kind of like, fucking, what's the show called? You guys know Ranma 1/2? Where they had the Anything Goes School of Martial Arts. If I had a martial arts school, that'd be the name. Fuck it, close enough School of Martial Arts. And in that school I would teach people to just shoot their enemies in the face. Well, that's a hand of sorts. And because I'm a lazy prick, I'm just gonna copy paste onto the other one. Also, I think it might be a bit small, now that I look at it. It's a small baby hand. I should have really done this on its own layer. Yeah, that seems a bit better. Yep, looks like kind of an incomprehensible blob at this point, but maybe I'll like fix this after the stream on my own time. That's usually how my best drawings come about. Do like a quick sketch and then I draw like a new clean layer over it. Though it is a lot of work, it usually ends up looking pretty nice. Now we really get to my actual favorite part of the whole drawing process. Waist, thighs, and the trying to think of a Twitch-friendly term. They are bold twins, as you call them. WMDs, Elmer Fudd. Try that again. On the other hand, I kind of want to stay true to my reference image, but also on the other, I kind of want to go nuts. Maybe somewhere in between. Flotation devices. Yeah. Makes me think of old ass parody song. 99 words for boobs. What a timeless classic, am I right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to replicate the reference image as close as I can. Make no mistake though, the fine lady in question is still hauling around I don't know if I'd even call it a dump truck. Maybe more like a... Like, what do you call those trucks that like transport houses? Yeah, one of those. I don't know, I can't seem to get it right, but that's probably because I'm missing a very important reference point. Pro tip, this makes drawing things far easier. You simply need to point to the location of the trying to think of another Twitch-friendly term. It's hard. The hoo-ha. The slang term for cat. Heavy hauler, yeah. That's the one. That's starting to look a bit better. Still not quite there, but close. I don't know, something's up with it. I just can't tell what. I'm still not satisfied. This is important. God damn it, we gotta get it right. No. Why can't I draw toys today? What is up with me? Be a sign of something. I don't know, would a doctor be able to explain it if I went there? So, what ails you today, young man? Well, doctor, the thing is, I just can't seem to be able to draw a fucking dump truck ass. You know, them triple thick thighs. Just can't do it right now, doc. Something's wrong with me. No, but I think I got it. I don't know, she's actually looking kind of thinner than in the picture. Well, maybe not. Maybe just about the same. But that's fine, you know, we can always make adjustments later, right? There we go, let's improved it a little bit. There we go, that's the outlines of the body done, except for one very important part, which we'll get to, don't worry. But first I have to point out to Jeff Bezos that I'm indeed drawing a clothed person, before I get to those important bits. So, you know, Mr. Beef Jesus, don't even think about hitting me with a strike or a ban. She's clothed, I swear. There we go. See, she's wearing a cloth. No need to. No need to drop the ban hammer, you know. Well, now that's pretty much out of the way. There we go. Oh, there's the snowplow again. Every time. It doesn't seem to matter what time I stream at, the snowplow always starts plowing the yard at the same time. Maybe they're fans. Maybe they wait to do it until I start streaming. There we go. Then it's just a question of how big is too big. Because we'll find the limits. Oh, now I realized I drew the hands a bit too close to the body. Oh well, too late to regret now. Come on. Sometimes, you know, brain just fails. Can't draw a straight line. I don't know that about matches my reference image. At least as far as size goes. See how it looks like. It's alright, I suppose. Just this one a bit. Yeah, that'll do. What else is left? Well, I guess nothing but the hair. Oh wait, there's a necklace. Let's draw the necklace, why don't we? Necklaces are nice. Not a pearl necklace though, not this time. That comes later, that comes when I, you know, inevitably get banned and move to Pornhub. Yeah, nice, it's like an arrow pointing at what you need to be looking at. And then the hair. Personally one of my favorite parts. Took a while for me to admit it, but I guess, you know, I'm a guy, I can admit I care about hair. But, you know, eventually I just realized, you know what, I fucking love drawing hair. Drawing hair is just fun. And, you know what, I used to rag on women about, like, oh, it takes you, like, fucking 12 hours to get out of the bathroom because you're like doing shit with your hair. You know, it's just hair, it just sits there. Why need to do all these things to it? Now I kinda get it. Like, yeah. Were I a woman, I probably would too. And why not as a man, you know? I maintain my hair, somewhat. It is long and luscious. That's right, my VTube avatar is kind of actually misleading. I am in fact not bald. It's hard to tell where the hair is going because it's black. There's like a little whirly turly up there, whatever you call it. Yeah, there we go. Yep, I understand it's a shocking revelation. And a terrible day for bald people everywhere. They've lost one of their icons. But yeah, that's true. I'm just a very hairy guy. Full head of hair, almost down to the halfway of my back, I think, at this point. I probably need to cut it. Bit further. Not quite that far. Yeah, that's about right. Slight turn outwards and back in. There we go. Not a fan of hair that's too long though, gotta say. There seems to be this trend where women like grow their hair all the way down their ass. I think that's kind of weird. Shoulder length, that's where it's at. No, actually, I think it should be a bit more. How would you say it? Luscious? A bit more poofy. Just the other side and we'll be just about done. Then I think I'll go check out the GT updates real quick after this. Not gonna play for Terrapooling because I got things to do. Got a bit of a surprise school assignment thing, or not an assignment, but there was a course that I initially kind of thought I wouldn't do, that I signed up for though. Because only after the fact that, you know, only after I signed up for the course the teacher let us all know that, oh, the test's only gonna be on paper. And you're gonna have to do it at this campus in the next city. Because, you know, it's like a university with, you know, several campuses in several cities. So I thought like, alright, well fuck that, I guess I won't do it. I'll just do one of those independent courses instead. Because I can do those in like a week. not gonna bother going to another city just to do one shitty ass test. Now he put up a notice that, oh, it's also gonna be remote. So if you don't wanna like come to this other city to do the test on paper, in that case you can maybe you can do it. Maybe you can do it online. God, gee, thanks. So I have what do I have? 6 days to go through 3 months of course materials. Sick. Fun stuff. You know, I would probably like studying like a whole lot more if the teachers weren't actively trying to sabotage me. That would be swell. Maybe I should just get a job. I probably could do it. But either way, that's oh, okay, I apparently selected 2 layers at the same time, so it chose to put the hair on the faces layer. Okay, well that's fortunately not a hard thing to fix. Okay. Well, except the ears are part of the hair now, supposedly. Guess we can fix that too fairly easily. Right. Now we just erase the unnecessary parts. Yeah, there we are. That is a whole person. I will probably finish this later, except the face is still bothering me. Something about it. Oh no, I know what it is. Let's do that. Then select the upper part of the face. Guess some of the hair is still part of the face layer for some reason. Yeah, I think that was it. It was just too large and too high up. There. Never mind, I still have one more. One more OCD. One more spot of OCD. Okay. I'll stop being retarded now, I promise. Yeah, no, that's alright, I suppose. It's not bad even if I say so myself. I will probably finish this at a later point. I'll color it, maybe. But yeah, I might actually still post this version on Twitter and Discord and all those places. So I'll sign it real quick. Yeah, writing with brush correction on is not the smartest thing to do. There we are. That'll do. Save that as a PNG. I will take a short break, make myself another cup of tea, and we'll go check out the GTA updates. See if there are any new cars, new clothes, guns maybe. Maybe do an assassination or two. So stick around. Or don't. I can't force you. Or can I?